Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Modern Mayhem. Today we've got a special one, a deck that I kind of thought was hilarious when I saw it, but it got a 5-0, originally piloted by, let me get the name here, Dave Austin TX. So they got it to a 5-0, and this is the exact list, and I saw it and I thought it was hilarious. So I'm gonna have to play it. It kind of really revolves, it's a Reanimator deck. It revolves around using cards like Bone Shards, Ransack the Lab. Bone Shards is a form of removal, and also you can either sack a creature or discard a card from your hand to keep things going. And of course, like maybe you need to pitch one of your late game bombs, and then you get to remove a creature or planeswalker along with it. Then of course, Ransack the Lab, you get to look at the top 3 of your library, put one of them into your hand, the rest into your graveyard. Pretty solid for us, as that helps fill our yard while also picking up key cards, whether it's like example, Footsteps of the Goryo. Why this deck plays Footsteps of the Goryo, I think I'm not entirely sure. I think it's because it doesn't exile the card, right? That's the best thing that I can think of. Otherwise, I mean, it doesn't get haste. It returns the creature from the graveyard to play, and then you sack it at the end of turn. Luckily, we have cards like Archon of Cruelty, Sundering Titan, stuff like that, that trigger on enters the battlefield, or maybe like we use a Gristlebrand to draw a whole new hand or something like that. Because a lot of our stuff seems to just care about entering the battlefield, whether it's Grave Titan, Gristlebrand, Sundering Titan, Archon of Cruelty, and of course, Gyruda. And yeah, we use cards like Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth, and Cabal Coffers just as an alternative plan in case, we actually have to hard cast our stuff. This combination worked quite well in Commander, so let's see how it does in Modern. Thank you so much for watching this intro. Let's get right into it. Magic the Gathering's new set, Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, is up now at cardkingdom.com for order, so head on over there to get your adventures started. Got the die roll, not much of anything else. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna mulligan this. Coffers. Okay, this is pretty good. We'll try for this. Steps of the Goryo. That to the yard, or move that into the deck. Oh no. All right, well, let's see what happens here. All right, so it's a Titan deck. That makes sense. I probably should have ransacked the lab there, but I don't have another land, right? I need a third land. Battlefield. I guess I would only blow up one land if that were the case. Okay. Well, we found a land. So now we have the Archon in the yard. What does that do? Okay. That's a little bit scary. Shardless Agent into like rhinos or something like that. Uh-oh. I think we're dead. Yeah, it looks like we're dead. Because they'll get to cast almost everything again. Make a ton of goblins, everything has haste. Is there anything that outright just brings me back into this game? Okay, Gyruda isn't a thing. They're going to do all of this, get their whole deck out of there. No, actually, I think I am dead, because Glimpse of Tomorrow. Oh, boy. That's a lot of stuff. Okay. Yeah, we're playing just a little bit too fair of a deck. Okay. I guess we'll just concede. That's GG's. We have no one card that gets us out of that. So that deck just seems like it's going to beat us every step of the way. Like Leyline of the Void is nice. We go again. This is pretty good. We're hoping that we get to ransack the lab, throw some solid cards in the yard. Please no Leyline from the opponent. Also, I hope I don't draw any of mine. Not exactly what I want in my hand, but okay. I guess I'll just take the Archon. Next turn we can bring it back. Just give haste. That wasn't actually that powerful, which is kind of problematic. Might have been better to take the land for Coffers, maybe? I don't know. This is a wild matchup, because I think they can kill us next turn. They probably have Endurance. We're gonna try to reanimate the Archon. Archon enters, and it doesn't attack, so that's kind of unfortunate, and then it just gets sacrificed, right? That's all it does. So now I need to dig for another reanimation spell. Oh boy, this could be Shardless turn, and it looks like it is. Oh, well, okay. Sure. Again, let me think here. So I play Coffers, that's not netting me mana, right? Because I don't have Urborg out yet? Yeah, okay. I guess I pass. I mean, there's nothing else for me to do here. I need to find a reanimation spell or a Gyruda. Now, this list that I found on Moto, I'm surprised it doesn't just have Gyruda as a companion. But I guess it can't because it has Bone Shards and things like that. Yep. Let me see. I think we're dead. GG's. Right? Because they're just going to keep going off again. They play all this stuff. I think I'm just dead. Yeah, they make a ton of goblins. These all have haste. Plus 2 more. I'd have to draw Damnation right now. Oh, they got a bunch of lands. I guess that's cool. Oh, right. Here you go. And now we get to die to Omnath. All right. GG's. Let's take the play. All right, hopefully this game is a little bit closer than the last one. This is all pretty bad, actually. But we know Urborg. Yeah, I'll just bottom this. I think the deck wants to try to get like a bunch of early card advantage with like just reanimating with Footsteps, like Solemn, all that stuff, and then that brings you to the next phase of the game. Actually, wait, this could be good? No, wait, no, it's not. Let's kill that card now. We got to draw a land, or not a land, just anything really. Eric Orb, okay. Hopefully they mill like a threat or something like that. Oh, they milled a land. Not great. Well, that's as bad as it could go. We threw out the fatal pushes. We don't have anything else to do. But hopefully Mesmeric Orb allows us to bring something back like a Garuda or something. I don't know. Just literally anything. And we've drawn all of our stuff. Like, I need to discard the cards in my hand. I think I milled this in the wrong order. Those are the cards I want in my hand. The things I have in my hand, minus Footsteps, I want in the yard. So that's 1, 2, 3. So it nets 3. I need a 4th swamp or an Urborg. And you know what? We're just going to do the route of just discarding everything. There goes an Urborg. They have to have surgical extraction, right? Yeah, they do. They do. All right, they are milling 5, but I don't think that they're going to mill before we do. Cool. Bone Shards again. Wow, this deck really needs more of an explosive start. Like either Goryos Vengeance or anything would be better. I am curious why it chooses to play Footsteps of the Goryo. And they're going to probably surgically extract here, right? Oh, Visions from Beyond. Okay. Literally just need a swamp. Oh, that's a problem. I must be missing something. How does this deck win? I am very curious. Okay, I'll just concede. I'll just concede here, right? Because, I mean, I can't do anything from here. No, I have nothing entered the yard. Can't play anything in my hand. If they play Tasha's Hideous Laughter, I haven't seen yet. Okay, Maddening Cacophony. Oh, they have the combo. All right, cool. So they're trying to just use Maddening Cacophony and win the game that way. That mills my whole deck. I have no clue how this deck works. Good game. GG's. All right, next one. Try that again. Oh boy, sure, keep. I actually drew what I needed. Urborg. This was what I was supposed to have last game. Then I would have actually had things to do. Let's ransack the lab. I'm going to take the Solemn here. Let's hope they don't have like surgical extraction or something like that. What do they mill for me? Footsteps of the Goryo. That's unfortunate. Drew Mind Slicer. I have nothing to play. And so they're probably going to counter me as soon as they can. And I think Surgical here almost assuredly dunks me away, right? Field of Ruin, but we have a bunch of basics, so that's good. More of my cards gone. I'm straight up just going to cast a Mind Slicer. That's it. Luckily, Bone Shards is as a cost. I'll get to do that regardless. Uh-oh, so now I'm going to mill a little bit more. Yeah, how do I get out of this? Down to 17 cards. I actually probably have to just hit them. Does this work? Do I even have a land? I don't want to help them with double black mana here. Don't have a counterspell? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Because that's going to happen regardless. If I get milled for 6 here, I think I'm still dead no matter how this plays out. Yeah, I'm still dead. GG's. Yeah, let's keep. I don't know where... Like, I got to dig for the Goryos thing, but I'm going to play, I guess, the swamp here next turn. Then we go into castle, because we don't get net... Once again, we don't net mana until we hit the 4th swamp with Cabal Coffers. Uh-oh, we're getting Thought Seized, maybe? Oh, we're not getting Thought Seized. All right. Come on. Footsteps. 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 I feel like it's a Verdant Catacombs deck, so am I even going to be able to actually use any of the stuff that I want here? I'm going to just get Ransack. Ransack seems to be more valuable here, because it actually fills the yard up. I don't have anything that fills the yard. This deck should look into something like Stitcher Supplier. There has to be something that is flashback, right? That isn't Unburial Rites. Oh, it's Jund. Oh, it's just straight up Tarmogoyf. Okay. What do I want to do here? Do I want to help them? It doesn't matter. They already have Swamp, so it's fine. They have Kolaghan's Command. I'm in trouble. Tarmogoyf again. Solid. I potentially could go LD here if I'm able to find... It's like Urborg turns everything into a swamp, so if I name swamp with the Titan, it blows up everything, but... It nets me 1 mana. That's what it does. Please don't have Oligan's command. Okay, Ren 6 is fine. Archon, do I not have one? Awkward. Could just play Archon of Cruelty, so I am. And then I could remove, let me see here, as additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice or discard a card, right? Okay. Was this like Veil of Summer or something like that? Oh, okay. All right, I was a little bit worried there. Sheesh. So we can confirm that we can beat a fair deck if we just keep doing what we're doing. But next game, they're going to bring in all their graveyard stuff. Lily, my body. All right. Let's add 2 mana here. I'll use the floaters. Oh, baby. Okay, hold on. I don't think I need a Fatal Push. I'll probably Sign in Blood. And let's go ahead and bring in, where's our Archon friend? Perfect. So now we can attack them, smack them for 6. Do I need to do anything else, though? I guess I may as well draw a few cards. Drawing cards never hurt anybody, except for me. I actually want to have this go to the yard. So, yes. Because if I don't, I believe my Archon gets exiled. And we got there. All right. Cool. We got a game. We won 1. What do I want? Oddly enough, we just play fair cards, right? And we try to win that way. All right, so 10 cards need to go out. What are those 10 cards? Maybe Mind Slicer isn't needed. Sundering Titan's funny. Like, that is for sure funny. Once we've built a big enough lead, we can blow up all the lands. But now we have to be mindful that they are going to just discard our entire and hate out our graveyard. Bone Shards, I forgot had that clause where you can discard a creature. So, everyone, stop yelling at me at home. I know. Reading the card explains the card. Wow. You're doing it. All right, thank you. Bristlebrand. Bristle Daddy. I have to kill stuff eventually. Doesn't look bad. I'll keep. Right, we have Bone Shards to discard a creature. That's good. We have Ransack the Lab to dig for lands. No, Leyline of the Void, please. We had like the perfect hand last game, though. We had the Cabal Coffers. We had everything there. Here comes the Thoughtseize. And or Inquisition. Yup, seems good. Which one of my cards are getting ripped? I actually think Ransack the Lab might be the best thing this deck has. No joke. Sad Robot will never, ever truly get to be Sag. It will never get to spawn. Oh, well. Sad. Sag. Bone Shards is, like, amazing. I didn't even know this could blow up a Planeswalker. What? 3 games in. Oh, baby. We're learning today. It is sorcery, though. I just had to verify that for a second. Let's see what we can grab with Ransack. Hopefully they don't have, like, a Soul Guide Lantern, because that would make me real sad. Like Lily Time. He's in Pyromancer. Okay. Good. That's bad. Croaks is very bad for us. Okay. They've got the mana they need. I've got to figure out how to get rid of Croaks permanently. All right, so Leyline of the Void might come in. Oh! No! Leyline of the Void might have to come in permanently, though. Truly the most Sag of all time. Things are going to have to happen here. If I kill Ashiok, that's going to just keep spawning more shenanigans. I think I need the Sign in Blood. Or maybe I just take the Sign in Blood, let all that go, because none of that matters yet. I'll target myself. All right. No Urborg, no Cabal Coffers yet. We definitely need that. Because Croaks is, like, really good at just, well, existing. So that's a problem. But I guess at some point I can just hard cast my Archon if I find Cabal Coffers. Damnation's been exiled. A decent amount of stuff's been exiled. Okay. I mean, I'm not entirely sure any of this matters. If I blow up the elf, like, what does that do? Do I care about anything here? Probably not. I mean, Croaks is coming down next turn. That would tap them out entirely. And if they have removal, I'm, like, in trouble. I guess, yeah, I'll still go ahead and just kill. No, yeah, I gotta kill the Planeswalker. And I have to hope they don't have Thoughtseize. All right, it's Croaks time. You know what? If I potentially draw something that isn't a creature, oh god, this is a gamble. This was a gamble. This was a huge gamble. Because it would have been the same, right? Except for if I would have waited, I could have guaranteed myself only taking 2 damage. I'm down to 3. I'm gonna need a lot of help from my deck here. Oh, wait, no, that won't do it. What is there? I guess if I hit Archon, that would gain me a little bit of life. I hit a Bloodbraid Elf. I hit a Bloodbraid Elf. All right, good. Good. I'm glad we hit Bloodbraid Elf. You're trolling me with that game. You are trolling me. Okay. All right, take the play. This doesn't seem great, but you know what? I have card draw, so sure. It could be great. We could be destined for great things. I'm not sure. We'll find out. They Thoughtseize, it's not the end of the world, so that's kind of good for us. Gotta watch out for these Ashioks, though. I don't want to load my yard up too much. Maybe it could have been correct to take out a Ransack, leave in Sign in Blood. Oh, perfect. We'll get that out of here. Thank you. It's me. I'll take the damage. Looking good. All right, we need an Urborg. Can we find Urborg? Urborgamus Maximus. And in 6. Wait, do I even have an X1? Let me see. Urborg? I think I do want the bone shards, so do I want to use it yet, though? Them finding the lands that they need is very problematic, but not the end of the world. They're going to fetch a lot. Lily is good for us. Yeah, we'll pass. So they've gone and picked up their own cards again. That's good. All right, so we have 4 swamps, 5 lands. Okay, can we find an Urborg? Legitimately, an Urborg would be so good here, because then we have exactly Cabal Coffers. They're playing like they have some way to exile our yard. So we don't want to load up too much, but I think Gristlebrand is enough to draw out that Ashiok if they have one. Got it. I'll draw 2. I guess we take the swamp. I should probably kill the Ren in 6 before it becomes a problem. So yeah, tap. What am I discarding? Damnation, sure. This leaves me with mana to go ahead and blow something up later. It's pretty cheap. Damnation right now isn't going to do anything. Okay, that's fine. Uh-huh. Nice. That's a little nifty endurance you got there. Tarmogoyf, sure. Emoji. Yeah, that seems good. Can I kill Tarmogoyf now? Not quite dead yet. We're close. What are they waiting on? They have 5 cards. Are they trying to figure out if they want to, like, Kolaghan's command me or something? Also, let me see here. So I have 3, 5. I have 5 swamps, right? So I spend 3 mana. So I should be able to do everything I wanted. Well, that's unfortunate. Sure. Okay. I have something to throw away. That's fine. We have Footsteps of the Goryo. We have Castle on board, so we're able to continue to keep, like, drawing cards even after this nonsense. Kroxa. All right. So one of these are going to have to go. I don't know what. We're going to have to figure out how we're going to beat that Kroxa again. Please don't have. The thing that sucks here is that they can just sack any of those Planeswalkers. I'm going to play Leyline. Then we bring in our favorite friend again, the Archon, assuming that they don't have, like, Cling to Dust or something like that. So now they have to sacrifice something again. Unfortunately, this doesn't have haste, so that's a little bit awkward. It's a little bit awkward. I don't mind throwing this swamp into the sun here, but we are going to have to beat this Kroxa at some point. All right, here comes Kroxa. So how do we beat that? We have to draw a Fatal Push and or that Damnation we threw away earlier. A land is stone cold useless here. And we drew another land, so I think we're dead. Yeah, we're unfortunate. We were close. We're just kind of stuck on, let me see here. So that's 9, 10. They have potentially enough to kill us here. We'll find out. They're at 6. I just need to find something to give haste to my Archon, and I think we're okay. All right, because that's exactly 10. I'm at 3. The next swing kills me. That's useless. Ren in 6 kills me if I don't play this. Okay, so yeah, I have to play this. Drew an Urborg. Good game. GG's. Let's take the play. Maybe we'll get 1 match. Just 1. Floris? That seems like a burn deck. Okay, let's keep. We at least have Urborg, so that makes things a little easier on me. I can throw away Grave Titan with Bone Shards, but we do need to find lands here. All right, pass. I got nothing. Maybe if it's, oh, wait. Oh God, it's Mill again. Okay, and I've drawn another useful land. Feels good. All right, we're throwing away the Titan. This is a bad matchup. This is a really bad matchup. You would think with all their milling that helps, but it really doesn't because they're able to extract our graveyard. I'm going to go ahead and use Sign in Blood first because we're going to assume that the opponent here is going to try to, if I ransack, then that opens their Drown in the Loch. I think they're still looking at the deck list to see what's going on here. We have to get Mind Slicer on the board early. I think that's how we're going to do it. Perfect. We drew an 8-drop. Exactly what we needed. They must have extracted all my swamps because I didn't draw any of them. We've got a lot of 8-drops though. That's good. Try this again, I guess. Counterspell. They would have used Drown and Lock on that, right? Probably. I drew a land. I can't believe I did it. Ransack the lab. I'm going to take the land. Currently, if they had a land, they would have played it. So that means they have counterspells and or removal, if I'm correct. You are going to mill me when you play your land this turn. Double crab. Joyous world. All right. Get in for 0. I like it. I like it. I like it. Hello, hi. Can I play this? Would this be cool? Just curious. Asking for a friend. I mean, you're a mill deck, and I'm searching against you. You probably would love this. But also, I need to. So 6 cards are going to get milled here. 12 cards, exile? That's amazing. Wow, they hit real good on that. Yeah, I found my lands. I have 10 mana to work with. I'm actually just going to hard cast this card. This way, if they have Force of Negation, it doesn't work. And now we play the Whip. Because if they held a blue card, we'd be in trouble. I didn't want that. Now it's their turn. That's a lot. Okay, that's 3 cards. I'm a little bit worried. When I say a little bit, I mean a lot of bits. Let's not search. Whatever we do. I mean, they're at 12. This would, like, wreck them, right? Okay. That seems good. Fatal Push. Okay. So we know the other card's a land. I will gladly draw. Wait, so they lose out on the land, lose out on the creature. They're pretty much dead. All right, now I'll go ahead and do this. Don't want to draw too much, so probably no. Let's go to combat. And we got there. That was good. That's good, clean fun. How do I beat a mill deck? I have to imagine there's going to be a lot of graveyard shenanigans. Increasing the curve seems fun. I trust we'll draw. I have to trust that we draw. They play Crabbo, we kill Crabbo. Please work. Please work, deck. Land. All right, I'm a gamer. Discard a card. Kill that. Got it. We have the Castle Locktwain, which is kind of good for us. That's big sad, big sad, big sad. Oh, there's a Califers. I needed that. That'll never come up as a problem again. Please don't extract. Please don't extract. Okay, cool. Why I'm discarding Grave Titan first is because I don't want to give them the option of potentially extracting all my Archons. As Grave Titan's only a 2 of, right? So that's okay. Very so nicely thrown away for me. I get it. Opponent's just looking out for me. Doesn't want me to flood out. A pal. A pal. Truly. That is legitimately big time sad. Okay. I need to kill that. Fatal Push. Nope. Oh boy. That's bad. Okay. Okay. Fatal Pushes back into the deck. Got it. Airing Bridge. Oh, I guess I have the Ratchet Bomb. I'm hoping I hit an Archon here. They have Force, right? Like, they must have Force of Negation. Wait, did I literally miss on everything? Oh, okay. I oddly still can't block this, so this is kind of bad. The zombies can attack, I guess. That's cool. I don't want to play these Mind Slicers anymore. So they do have Force of Negation in the deck, and they've shown that. Do I need to cast anything? I don't want to give them the opportunity to use a counterspell, so I'm going to pass. I'll just chill for a bit. Another Dothy Voidwalker. Got it. Should they not be attacking here? I think they're supposed to be. Ooh, another not good card. All right. Oh my god. I missed the line. The line was actually giving them 2 cards. Attack with everything. All right. I was trolling. Okay. I forgot I could Sign in Blood them. We have to target them to do this now. That's really good. Now they have, okay, now we're in trouble. Because they can pop and then, oh, that's unlucky. That's my fault. I guess they could trade here and then they get Garuda. I get them more cards. Yeah, I can't beat that. You got it. I missed out. I missed. That was a punt. Now they're back in the game, right? Because they have Drown in the lock and they can do all these things. I can sacrifice a creature. No, I'm going to discard a card. And now we go to combat, I guess? We missed out, because like the last turn we would have made 2 zombies. Oh, fog. Okay, fog. I see. Oh, I guess no, it wouldn't have changed a thing, because I would have swung out and they had darkness this whole time. They had darkness the whole time. Never mind. Doesn't matter. What cards were taken out of this here? I need a Fatal Push. Or literally anything to kill this opponent. Yeah, they're down to 5. I still can't play anything, so it's just their turn. I guess the good news is they keep exiling my stuff, so that's going to be a problem. I feel like I'm about to get milled out now. Is that Archive Trap time? It looks like it might be Archive Trap time. All right, what 13 cards got exiled or milled into exile? Land. Wow, really? 3, 12, 13. Wow, did I just mill a ton of lands? They have another Archive Trap? That's not enough. Even on that turn, had I done Sign in Blood, given them 2 more cards, they would have just fogged. I really needed Archon of Cruelty to hit on that. Like, Grave Titan was cool and all, but it needed to be Archon. Back to Grave Titan, you got it. And now they just stall out for like 7 turns, I think. Yeah, I think this is a lock. And they probably got counter magic. Yeah, I'm not drawing a land again. All right, let's do this. Next game. Fatal Push has to go back in. All right, we go again. Not bad. I'll keep this one. I'm not going to give them Urborg immediately. We're going to wait a little bit. All right, if I play Urborg, they'll be able to play Dothy Voidwalker, and we don't want that. So I'm going to just go and play Swamp Pass. Now I just need to find... Let's force them into using that counterspell, I guess. Concern here, I guess it's not so bad, because if they tap out, play Dothy Voidwalker here, I'm oddly just okay. Oh, they're going to mill themselves. I might need to windmill slam this Urborg. Grave Titan gone. Okay. I don't have any Grave Titans left. The one in my deck, so that means I'm down some threats here. So Garuda is probably the go-to. All right. They know our hand, by the way. Can I go to combat here? What do they have 2 mana for? They're looking to just, counterspell Drown in the Lock, I think? Yeah, you got it. Drown in the Lock. I might have to actually just reanimate this Goryo, Footsteps of Goryo. They got all of our removal, actually. So I think we're pretty light on removal now. We're also light on threats. They've left up Drown in the Lock and or Counterspell. Go combat first, as always. All right, we're going to go ahead and try to set it up to where I can go and put it on, 2... I think 1 counter is fine. No, 1 counter is not needed. 1 counter's not needed. I'll probably set it on 3. And step, put a charge counter. They're waiting for 1 crab, I believe. 1 crab, probably try to mill me out. A little bit scary. Let's see if they counter this. All right. So I need to hope they don't find Field of Ruin anytime soon. Oh boy. It's getting kind of dangerous. Are they deck thinning? I just need to draw a win con here. They just hit 3 win cons, didn't they? They did. Archon of Cruelty, Gristlebrand. Running out of cards. That's great. I have all this mana. It doesn't do anything. Holding on to counter magic. Have I lost Whip of Erebos yet? No. We need to put like an Eldrazi in the sideboard of this deck too. Okay. I only have, I think, 2 because I went down. So that's it. That's all of them. Combat? Okay, I don't know what that last card is. I have 2 bodies just in case they draw a crab or something. Oh, maybe it's Darkness. Yup, that seems good. I can't do anything that might potentially lose me the game here. So, did they draw another Darkness? I mean, I just go to combat, right? Like, sure, they make me throw away my cards, whatever. I don't really care. All right, and we got there. Whew! This hand has Urborg, but it doesn't have anything to pitch my cards, so I think I might have to mulligan aggressively. This is a lot better. This is a lot better. I at least have interaction. Sign in Blood. I have no issues throwing away a Titan. Uh-oh. Oh no, what is this? It's like Affinity or something like that? Oh boy. Well, I guess we're somewhat of an Affinity artifacts player myself, you know? Check out that Sundering Titan. I even have a Whip of Erebos. Yeah, I'm pretty much an artifact deck. These cards are useless, by the way. Woo! Land, baby. All right, it's not the worst. It's not the worst thing. Now we've got the setup. I think we top out at like 4 lands, what we need. I mean, unless we draw all of our stuff. We only need about 4 lands. And if we start drawing all of our bombs, then we need Urborg to bail us out. Oh, God, no. Is this Sword Thopter combo? Oh, my lord. Whoa, that's real bad. Okay. They have found another land. Okay, perfect. I can name Island Plains. Goodness gracious, yes. An 8-drop. Okay, pass. Sure. Go ahead. Pop off a little, friend. Pop off a little. It's okay. I legitimately think I want to get Thundering Titan into the yard over the Archon. Am I going to get Trond or something? I don't know. What just happened? Okay. I mean, nothing too major yet, so I guess I can still use Bone Shards. Oh, no, it's Urza. Oh, no, it's Urza. Or War of Invention? Get the combo? I mean, they're improvising or something, at the least. Thopter Sword? I've drawn another land. I don't know if that's good. All right, Bone Shards means that they're going to go and pop something right now. Okay, sure, you got it, buddy. They sack the sword, and now they can make a total of 3 different, I think 3 a turn, right? Yeah, they make 3 a turn. So Leyline of the Void's going to go in against this opponent, and Knight of Souls Betrayal. All right, can I find like a Footsteps of Goryo? That would severely set them back. They would only have 1 mana a turn. Damnation will still be good. Leyline will be good. What are they doing? It is just Thopter combo, but don't they want to make like a XX token off the Urza saga or something? I don't know. Maybe not. They're going to go grab, like, what, a Soul Guide Lantern, potentially? Okay. That'll be a bit of a pickle. This keeps them from being able to, I guess, sacrifice it to something else. I just want to get rid of the body here. What one drop do they have now? Like, probably the Shadow Spear, I think, is like the only thing left for them. Do they main deck Graveyard Hate? I mean, I'm going to be really sad if they do. Okay, Chromatic Star. Whew. Oh no, they drew a non-useful land. Goblin Engineer. That's the prime card that I probably want to throw a removal spell at. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't get that. Yeah, that seems cool. You got it. I think I blow up my own lands with this. Can I cancel that or no? I set myself back 2 lands. They only have 1 land to work with, thankfully. I just wanted to get most of their lands out of the way so they don't get to play all their cards. Okay. If I could draw like a Sign in Blood or something right now, that'd be perfect. If I had an Urborg, I think last turn I would have been able to pick off that last land they had there, but I didn't. What do they need? They have a total of... Oh, is it my turn? Land? I want a land. All right. Not worth it to kill the token. They probably should have made a token there. Oh, come on. Okay. I blew up 2 of my own lands, so I guess that's my fault. Oh, no, that would have been perfect. All right, so Sundering Titan will have options against this opponent. I'm dead. I'm dead. There's no timeline where I win now. I'm too far behind. Discard Gristlebrand. Same thing. I'm dead. They make a body. That's 4 damage. I would have to find a way to survive here, and I think that revolve around finding Archon, a way to get Archon back. Yep, they've now drawn everything they needed. They've got a Mana Rock. Okay, so Thundering Titan's probably not going to be what's going to get brought in here. Yeah, it's too late for me. Okay, we'll go to the next game. Okay, bringing in all the Ratchet Bombs. No Leyline, so we're going to mulligan. Still nothing. 3 Archon, so this is worse than a mulligan to 5. Oh my god, I have no lands. That's annoying. Wow, these hands are rough. No, nothing. So I have to draw my draw spells. We have no colored mana with the double Cabal Coffers turn. At least we have 2 mana here, so I could potentially cast something like something that would get me to draw more cards. I'm like living off the top of my deck here. I can't get Blood Moon, thankfully. I think they were up to like 5 cards or something last game, and they didn't do anything. That's an anticlimactic game. I think we're in trouble. I guess it comes down to like what they get for their 1-drop, right? Like if they get their, what can they get? They get their Nile Spellbomb. I'm kind of playing around the fact that I'm probably not going to have a graveyard, so that's the good news. I have no cards. Here you go, opponent. Hopefully they don't have another land. Dang it, they do. Okay, that's a 1/1. I've drawn a useless card. As of right now, it's fine. That'll be just discard fodder. Nothing to do. They probably assume I have one of my like 8 drops or something like that, and that's safe to assume. Urza, oh boy. Well, Urza's gotta die. That's a big no-no. Okay. I'm also just dying to constructs. Oh, that was dangerous. If they had Metallic Rebuke, I'd be in trouble. Yeah, I'm just taking 6 here, so I have to draw Damnation. Damnation or a Ratchet Bomb. Actually, I have pretty good odds of finding a sweeper. Well, good thing we played around our graveyard being just completely demolished, and that's what I expected entirely. However, them playing more artifacts means I'm gonna die. Urza will just keep spawning artifacts, so I had to kill that. No matter what. F6'd, do your thing. So that's 10. I'm dead this turn, so any of my sweepers, I guess there's a chance. Metallic Rebuke puts me away. We wait. I actually drew it. The Ratchet Bomb. I have 4 of them for a reason. Come on, they just need to have like nothing. I need them to have actually just stone cold nothing. Like a bunch of lands or something like that, or maybe more Graveyard Hate. Now I need them to, like, I need to draw, like, Knight of Souls Betrayal quickly. Oh, that's fine. Wait, is that fine? No, that actually is a problem, because they could just hit me with that. In case I draw Bone Shards. All right, here we go. Yup, that's 2 damage. If they hit me again, there's a strong chance I die. Ratchet Bomb. This puts me to 1. I put on a counter. I have to survive a full cycle. You know, for a mulligan to 3, though, I think we did all right. We did all right for ourselves. Yeah, that's really good for them. Why wasn't this 1 CMC? Why'd they have to balance it? We die to the Pyro Bomb thing. A removal spell would be nice. We're not getting anything in our graveyard, so just please be a removal spell. A removal spell. Ugh. Well, and that's it. GG's. Unfortunately, couldn't get another win. Well, that finish was a little unfortunate. We had to mulligan down to 3. It wasn't even like we had to just like mulligan to ley line. We had it each time. The issue is that when we did have the ley line, we had like 2 Cabal coffers, no Urborg or anything like that. So we had like no mana, essentially no lands whatsoever. So we had to keep mulling. And the deck overall feels, I don't know. I don't think I like the whole Footsteps of the Goryo. Card hasn't felt too good. I also think maybe we should be playing more Garudas, like maybe like 3 or 4 or something like that, because I don't know. It didn't feel like we got to do a ton of the Reanimator stuff I wanted. I'm curious if there's a reason why we don't play whatever that just came out in Horizons 2 that reanimates a non-legendary. I mean, of course, that doesn't hit Garuda or Gristlebrand, but, you know, a lot of our stuff is non-legendary anyways. So I would change a few things moving forward and maybe add another Whip of Erebos, sure. I felt like we often needed something like that. Bone Shards was an all-star. I think that's actually really good. So Bone Shards and Ransack the Lab are cards that I'm looking at moving forward if I were to try some Reanimator deck. But yeah, you know, congrats on the original pilot taking it to a 5-0. I couldn't get there. Granted, that part of that was learning Bone Shards. I could also discard a card, but we'll just ignore that part. So yeah, the deck still felt like it needed a little more interaction, or either some more explosive turns. That's all. So thank you so much for watching another episode of Modern Mayhem. As always, feel free to leave a like, a sub, and hit the bell icon to be notified when a brand new video goes live. On that, you can find me at twitch.tv/The Asian Avenger playing MMOs like Final Fantasy XIV, horror games, you know, all sorts of just party games, whatever random stuff, Magic. Come by, come hang out, come lurk, come chat, come sub, do whatever you'd like to do. And as always, you can find me on social media at The Asian Avenger on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.